It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. Their entire organization is enjoying the way this season is playing out for them. Just one loss so far. They've been making it look easy. After fighting so many battles to keep the Kings in Sacramento, they are set to open up a new arena for the start of next season. Shaq, you've been involved with the Kings. How big was this for the city?
Well, it firmly establishes the Kings in Sacramento for years to come. Excuse me, Sacramento. The design is great. It's going to be the first drop-top arena, indoor-outdoor arena. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I mean, unfortunately, the house that Kenny built is going down, you know, but it's a new state-of-the-art arena downtown, so I've actually seen the construction of it. I talked to Kevin Johnson, the mayor, about it. So this is going to be a great rejuvenation for Sacramento. Sacramento.
One of the more self-serving segments we've ever done. Thanks for tuning in.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings in their last game, a loss to Orlando. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Sacramento, we've got McGarry. Moncrief is out there with Collison. Then there's Anderson, and it's Stokes in at the 4 spot. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Sacramento on defense. Irving kicks to Green. Pekovic dishes to Green.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. McGarry passes to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Collison. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando. That's good. Here's Irving. Pass to Love. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The drive by Green kicks it out to Love. 5 to shoot. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Cavalier in the post. He's covered by Irving, and the shot is good.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Green against Moncrief. Morris kicks to Love. Out to Morris. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Green. Tries again, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Pekovic. And so Pekovic nails both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Collison against Irving. Here's Moncrief. No good. That would have tied it.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Collison kicks to Moncrief. McGarry down low. Pekovic is there. Stokes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Sacramento, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of it.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Stokes, following the basket by Niquo Pekovic. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Free throw no good for Irving. The Kings trail by 7. Collison kicks to Moncrief. Sacramento again missing.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Green with the ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Freak number 1.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
And the Kings making a change here. The Kings trail by 9. Moncrief dishes to Booker. Down low. Stevenson can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And it's Green, missing.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Here's Green, following the basket by Lance Stevenson, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Tries it from 9. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Outside Irving. With the teardrop, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Purdue's checked in for the Kings. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. The Kings trail by 8. Dennis passes to Booker. Here's Stevenson. Green with the block. They get it back. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Hansen. Yes. And it's Irving picking up the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They set the pick. Feeds it to Booker. Stevenson kicks to Stokes. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here is Irving. He also had a big impact in that win against the Bucks.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Stevenson. And the basket by Purdue.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He is as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girl.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 2nd in 3-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Love. The 10-footer finds the target. Love's got 8 points.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Smart, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
The Kings trail by 14. Dennis passes to Stevenson with 1 on the clock. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers lead by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Cleveland leading by 14. On the floor for Sacramento, Collison is out there with Moncrief. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Trevor Booker. And it's McGarry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Moncrief's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 56 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's Moncrief. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Another miss by Moncrief.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Pekovic with a screen. They set the pick. Green dishes to Smart. Clock at 6. Smith kicks to Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard and the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Freak number 1, fourth Lance Stevenson.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your two guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Collison against Irving. Back to Moncrief. From downtown. Great D that time from Green.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Down low, Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got 9 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
There's a screen. Haley, covered by Smith. Back to Moncrief. Here's McGarry. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Outside Irving. Inside. Green, no luck.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Great open look there. Collison's got his second basket. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Outside Irving. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for Moncrief.
In for the Kings, Justin Anderson.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Smith the pass to Morris. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Stokes is checked in.
In for the Kings, Jarnell Stokes.
The Kings trail by 14. And here's Collison. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Off the screen. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And here's Collison following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Collison. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pekovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Green kicks to Pekovic. Out to Morris. Outside Green. From deep three-point range. No good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. And they often don't get a chance to feel that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Golden State. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. They're down in the standings right now.
And I think for Sacramento, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
Here's Dennis, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. 14th in steals, 14th in opponent offense, and not going too well in the rebounding category, the bottom third of the NBA. They've got plenty of work to do to get that number up.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
First free throw is good.
Oh my God, I just got that.
So he gets them both. Here's Irving. He's got 12. And the layup is good. Irving's got 14 points.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Dennis, covered by Irving. Here's Purdue. Green with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Kings trail by 17. They set the pick. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Here's Purdue. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Green, the screen. Here's Clayton. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
If we've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside, they can't get too comfortable.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. And the dunk by Lopez.
and not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, great with his length. He doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
And I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
Fans, you're ready to laugh. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. That's good. Stevenson's got 5. Cleveland leading by 13. Clayton, the pass to Hansen. Left side, Love. And Lopez has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Dennis passes to Anderson. Now Stevenson. He had 15 points last outing. Passes it to Dennis. Puts it up. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Anderson. 7 points for Lance Stevenson.
I tell you what, nothing to see Lance Stevenson knock down one of those. As a matter of fact, you expect it from him.
That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making when you don't see something. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 14 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Green in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Marcus Morris. And there's Pekovic. And it's Irving at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Stokes inside. He's guarded by Love. Stokes can't get it to go. The drive by Green. And the rebound goes to Collison.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Moncrief Sid with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Green. Goes up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. McGarry dishes to Anderson. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Green. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Love outside. Lets it go from deep. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. Number 1, Darren Collison.
He is so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens things up for him, which makes it easier for him to set up his teammates.
Well, he's a prime example of why being a top-notch three-point shooter comes in handy for a point guard.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Looking to end the run. Green with the block.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And it's stolen by Moncrief. A nice shot by Collison. Collison's got 8 points.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out.
Oh!
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's McGarry. Good on the baseline, Jay. McGarry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How last month turned out for him? Tops in scoring, 2nd in blocks, and he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Love outside. From the corner. And too long on the shot. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Moncrief. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Moncrief's got 7 points in the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The pass to Moncrief. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Collison. The Cavaliers making the shot. Inside, here's McGarry, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
Pekovic, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Now here's Booker. Moncrief kicks to McGarry. Sacramento moving it around. Outside, Green.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
To the left side wing. And here's Morris for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And here's Collison following Marcus Morris's 3.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Irving passes to Green. Back to Irving. Here's Pekovic, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Collison kicks to Booker. They get it again.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Here's McGarry following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Sinks it, and the shot from McGarry.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Let's get the ball inside.
Irving dishes to Green. 3-pointer. Some solid defense from Sacramento. They've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. The drive by Collison. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him.
Big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't.
Third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Kings trail by 21, and a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got Purdue. He's out there with Anderson, and it's Stevenson in at the 2. Here's Stokes. Pass to Dennis, and Anderson kicks to Stevenson. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Green passes to Love. Back to Green. It's a pick by Love. Green dishes to Love. From deep. Green, no luck.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. to the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got 12 points here in the second half. There's the screen. Dennis passes to Stevenson, and that is good.
Lance Stevenson.
Cleveland leading by 19. Here's Green. No good. Good D by Stevenson. Passes it to Purdue. Now the feed to Anderson. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them.
Yeah, and how great are his ball instincts there. Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green. And now Sacramento on the break. There's a screen. Dennis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Purdue against Green. It's tipped. Here's Hansen. Anderson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith has checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Boy, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And it's Stevenson missing. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Green kicks to Smart. Back to Green. Love with the screen on Anderson. Green. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
So far in the game for the Prophet, 22 points and 4 block shots. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
And the Kings making a change here. McGarry's checked in. Free throw drops for Green. The Kings trail by 20. Dennis passes to Stokes. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Dishes it to Love. Love with the screen on Stevenson. Green kicks to Love. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not shy for outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Clock is at 3, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers leading by 23. There's Green with the 3. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Stevenson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Lance Stevenson.
No good on that one. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Niquo is checked in for Lopez. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Smith. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Sacramento. He hits the second from the line. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Green. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
He used that pick to get in close. 14 points for Lance Stevenson.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Smart, wide open, he fires. And it's Pekovic missing. Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
We've seen Darren Collison getting it done. 10 points and several assists.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer.
Good.
Supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
Kelloggies, right? Kelloggies.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. The Kings shooting reasonably well, 45%.
Sacramento calls timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Green dishes to Irving. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Morris passes to Green for the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
So both teams changing it up here. Haley, guarded by Green. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez, no luck. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.